Hey, this is Scott, and today we're going to take a quick first look at the build and design of the Tamron 85mm f1.8 VC. If you're new to this channel, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my other videos and subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Tamron sent me this lens to review, and I just got it yesterday actually, so we're just going to look at the build and design of it today. I did use it for a photo shoot this morning though to test out this Kate backdrop, which you can see behind me. If you want to see that video, then you can click on screen now or down in the description below. So if you've seen my video talking about the Tamron 70-200 G2 lens, the design and build of this is extremely similar, so a lot of those points are still going to be accurate here. For example, the switches are still that annoying, stick out a little bit too far and a little bit too square, so they get caught easily on your jeans or something if you're wearing it on a strap. And you might find that the VC or the manual focus autofocus switch is turned off when you put it up to your eye if you're carrying it on a strap. So just be aware of that. If you want to avoid that, you could just put some tape over here, or if you're not carrying it on a strap, it shouldn't be much of a problem. The body itself feels solid. It's made of some sort of lightweight metal, so although it is not a small lens, it's also not huge. When you compare it to the Canon 85 1.2, it is a bit smaller, not necessarily so much shorter, but it is a bit more narrow. It's also much more lightweight. When you take off this really nice rear cap, again you have a weather gasket here, so indicating some level of weather sealing on this lens. The rear element is recessed inside of here, and it doesn't seem to move when you turn the manual focus ring. So that is all very neat and tidy and looks very nice. I mentioned that the lens hood of the 70-200 was a little bit flimsy compared to the Canon, but this lens hood is much more substantial. It feels thicker. When you squeeze it, it doesn't give quite so much, and the actual area where it mounts to the lens somehow looks like it's really designed much more intricately, and it snaps on here really securely. You don't have anything to worry about. It is narrow enough that when you reverse the lens hood, it should be really compact to put into any camera bag. But even though the lens hood is narrow, the awesome design of this lens cap, again, it's a small detail, but it's really nice because you can grab this very easily even to reach inside of the lens hood when it's on and put that on or take it off without any worries. Taking a look at the front element, it is a bit smaller compared to the Canon, although that is a 1.2, this is a 1.8. I believe this is a 67mm filter thread. It's all metal. The front element also does not move in or out as you turn the manual focus ring. The manual focus ring on here does feel very smooth. It's well weighted, there's no play in it, but it is a little bit short from the minimum focus to infinity focus. So if you're trying to manually focus, it might be a little bit frustrating, especially wide open. You'll have a really shallow depth of field, and any small movement might move your plane of focus a little bit more than you would hope when manually focusing. Taking a look at its overall design and appearance, it is very nice. It has that same style, same design as all of the other new SP line from Tamron does. It looks very nice, very sleek and stylish, and I like the way it looks, although it does take on fingerprints a little bit more easily than some of the Canon lenses, for example. Also, it is a little bit slippery, so if you have sweaty hands like we do now with humid weather, it might slip out of your hands a little bit more easily if you're not careful, so just be careful with it. Otherwise, it looks very nice, and I do enjoy the design that they have going on here with this new line of lenses. So as far as design and build go, that's pretty much all there is to it. Based on that alone, I would recommend this lens. It's a very nice feeling and nice looking lens. We will take a little bit more in-depth look at the image quality in the next few weeks, comparing it to the 85 1.2 from Canon, for example, and maybe the 85 1.8 if I can get my hands on it. So if you have any questions, let me know down in the comments below, and I'll try to take a look at that in as much detail as I can. As always, if you have any general questions or comments about this lens, let me know down below and I will get back to you. Also, I'll put a link down there to any future videos or playlists about this lens, so if you want to check out any image quality or overall review videos, be sure to check that out. If you like this video, be sure to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and as always, thank you for watching.